Welcome to Moncton, where the election campaign is open for business in both official languages.
It's part of our fabric. We still have quite a divide between the English and the French communities.
For a third of New Brunswickers, French is the first language.
Thank you all for being here.
So we've invited a number of politically engaged citizens to discuss the role of language in this provincial election. The number one issue, one of the people vying to be premier can't speak French.
Could you imagine in Canada having a prime minister who cannot speak French?
Exactly.
Progressive Conservative leader Blaine Higgs says he's trying. Most give him credit for that.
He'll learn 5 languages before Brian Gallant learns to balance a budget. You know what I mean?
But some say it's not good enough.
But I think it's critical that the leader of a party be able to communicate exceedingly well with all New Brunswickers in this case. I just don't think there's another way in 2018.
The ability or inability to speak the language is one thing, but beyond that, some New Brunswickers are having trouble getting past the fact that Blaine Higgs was also a member of the CORE party, the Confederation of Regions.
The agenda of that party at that time was against the bilingualism in this province.
That was 30 years ago.
So it's okay with you because it was 30 years ago?
Well, people change, you know.
Indeed, Higgs says he has changed his views. This group agrees it's not just about speaking the language, but also protecting Francophone rights and culture.
What this government is trying to do.
It wouldn't be the province's first unilingual premier, though. In the 70s and 80s, Richard Hatfield's right-hand man became known as the French lieutenant.
His champions were really from the Acadian community, so I don't think that the leader necessarily has to be fluently bilingual. He has to embrace bilingualism, and he has to be, to understand the importance of bilingualism.
4 years ago, the Liberals took 15 of the 16 ridings considered Francophone, and that was when the Conservatives had a bilingual leader. It's anyone's guess how language might shape the result on this election night. Kayla Hounsell, CBC News, Moncton.